All right, it's Saturday, so time to go for a hike. So here's our hike today. This is Bass Hollow. So if you can see here, there's actually, we're going to park on this road here, Cowan Road, and there's a canyon. You walk down this ravine, and then you get to this box canyon. We're supposed to have, 200-foot cliffs. There's no trail, so we're going to be picking our way as we go off the beaten path. Maybe there's some deer trails and stuff to hike down, but that will take us. So that is Bass Hollow. It is up by I think Linden Station is the name of the town, so southwest of the Wisconsin Dells. Wisconsin Dells are actually, I guess it's straight west. So Wisconsin Dells are there. Wisconsin Dells, Bass Hollow, and we are all the way over here in New Berlin. So we're going to be Waukesha, New Berlin right here. So we're going to head 94 west, 39 north, and then exit at, we exit at Wisconsin Dells and head west to get to Bass Hollow. Once we get to when we finish hiking at Bass Hollow, we're going to scout out a couple other places. There's Dell Creek is down in here. And I think there's some, actually here it is down here, Dell Creek. I think there's going to be some cool places to hike there, but I kind of want to scout out the parking areas, see what the terrain looks like. Weather-wise, we're supposed to have snow today. I actually had a different hike planned, a really cool one that'll be coming up. But we were supposed to have snow, haven't had any yet. Supposed to have snow up where we're going. For that reason, we usually chase like the long views, but if it was snowing, you wouldn't see those. So instead, I thought a box canyon would be a better hike because it would have to be a pretty ragged snowstorm to not be able to see a canyon that you're down inside of, versus when you're up on a bluff and seeing something that's 5, 6, 10, 20 miles away. So 31 degrees, 32 degrees right now. Again, we'll see if we get snow or not. Supposed to be more likely chance of more snow up by the Madison, Baraboo, Devil's Lake, Wisconsin Dells area, and we'll see you on the road.
That didn't sound like
I didn't hit that.
Guess that's a way to get his nails ground down.
All right, we are rolling westbound on 94. So Bass Hollow, so there's actually two Bass Hollows. They're right next to each other. One's the Bass Hollow State Natural Area. No trails, more just wilderness, if you want to call a couple hundred acres wilderness. The other side of Cowan Road to the south is, I don't know if it's a county park, but there's Bass Hollow Nature Area, Nature Preserve, Bass Hollow County Park. I forget which it is, but there's trails. I think there's a 4.5 mile loop there, maybe a couple different trails you could take. So we're going to be at the State Natural Area on the north side of Cowan Road. Again, it's supposed to snow today. It's not snowing yet. Perhaps later. That's the reason we're taking this hike, because it's a box canyon, so easy to see cliffs from 50, 100 yards away versus going somewhere where you're going to have hopefully long, beautiful views that with snow you'd never see. So we got an hour and 45 minutes left. It's 2 hours from New Berlin where we're headed to. We got Gussie's ready. You ready, buddy? Yeah, he's ready. Good. And Kim's ready. So yeah, we're hoping to get to Bass Hollow. It's going to be about 3:30. I'm running a half hour later than I wanted to. It gets dark at just after 5. 2 hours is usually plenty of time to hike. Then scout a couple other areas up there that I want to hike in the future. And then we're probably going to eat at Tumbled Rock Brewery. Tumbled Rock Brewery and Kitchen. It's south of Baraboo, between Baraboo. It's just off the outskirts of the Devil's Lake State Park, and really, really good food. The bison meatloaf is spectacular. The lobster mac and cheese, spectacular. I don't know, what do you usually get?
I mixed it up. I'm like,
Yeah, Kim likes variety. I like the same thing every time. And then, Gussie, what do you like? Steak and ice cubes. But a great beer. They brew beer up there. So Tumbled Rock Brewery and Kitchen, super. We've been going there now for a couple of years. They kind of know us up there, so it'll be fun. And we'll check in with you closer to Bass Hollow. So we're rolling past Johnson Creek. Mr. Gus thinks he should be driving. Alright, so we're heading 94 west for the Dells. It did finally start snowing, so weatherman was kind of right. Mr. Gussie's ready. You ready, bud? Another 35 minutes till we get there. Alright, so I missed the parking area the first time through, but we will catch it here. Alright, so we are rolling. It's snowing. We often hike with snow on the ground, but don't usually end up with many hikes in the snow. But we are today. Ready, buddy? So Bass Hollow, here we come. This part over here, this is the east side of the road. That's the county park. But this side over here is the state natural area. So here we go. So we got some cool rocky, I don't know if you want to call them cliffs. Down in a bit of a canyon right now. Gus isn't happy because we stopped moving. Super cool. A little hard to get around. It's just the worst amount of snow. It's really powdery and just a thin layer. See it just, and then there's leaves under it, so you're just slipping and sliding. And then everything's at an angle, so yeah, traction's hard. I don't even know if we've made it a mile yet. What do you say, buddy? Well, made it down to the base of the canyon.
Ow.
We're maybe had a little bit around here to the, I guess, northwest. I think there's another bit of a canyon around the corner where another stream comes down, and then probably head back up.
Sir, let's go. You need to be jumping in your shit when you can walk over it. This is ice, so there's water. Are we still going further?
Yeah, we'll go a little bit further. Pretty cool ice formations. Valley down there. Cool ice over there.
Wait. Good boy.
Really slick ice in here between. I think we're going to try to make our way back. This is not the way we came down, but
Stay.
all right, so we are almost back. It's 5:30. Sunset was a bit ago, but hey, babe. The camera's going to pull in more light than it's getting a little dark. The snow obviously makes it lighter too, but this camera's really pulling in the light. Mr. Gussie's sniffing our way back. We got one more steep up here. The truck's just on the other side of this ridge. Turned out all right. We came a different route back. Saw those ice cliffs, ice formations, and yeah, it worked out well. When we were all the way down there, I was a little bit worried that we were going to run out of light. Not too worried because we're really not that far. This whole hike was only 2.5 miles round trip, but just it was really hard. It was really slick, really bad footing for a lot of it. I brought my trekking poles, which really helped me out. Kim was stubborn. She didn't want to bring hers, and there was spots where Gus was flat in his belly because of ice. But yeah, up this ravine, we'll be back to the truck. All right, made it up the ravine. Would have made video, but I needed my poles because that was quite the vertical. Great hike. Bad footing today, really bad footing, but otherwise it was great. Pictures aren't going to do it justice. Some of those ravines and cliffs, and it's pretty cool. Not bad for a day where visibility was going to be poor anywhere else. So that's a wrap.
Hi, friends. Little guy. Little. Gussie huffed.
That means it's going to be a fun road. Wow, that had new Quick Trip smell. Well, a Wisconsin road trip just isn't a Wisconsin road trip without a stop at Quick Trip, so we completed the task, and now time for dinner.
You've arrived at your destination.
Here we go, Tumbled Rock. if I guess I'd say it's probably our favorite restaurant. Actually, let me take that back. It's my favorite restaurant. It used to be Kim's favorite restaurant. And then something happened. No, great food, great people. Kim's favorite restaurant, I believe now, is Driftless Glen.
Yes.
But all right, Tumbled Rock was excellent as usual. Kim's
Yes,
wasted.
it was. Oh, shut up.
She's totally wasted. She had like 3 drinks today. That's like 2.5 more than she usually has.
True.
Gussie's in the truck waiting,
And I'm freezing.
and it's cold. And I think that's a wrap. We will see you next week. Take your dog hiking.